what short men do, so don't worry about that. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yes, God is good. All the time. We have to put things in context. I said to a lady yesterday who saw me somewhere and she said, you know, Mr. Charles, I never really get any bad damage in the hurricane. But I have a cousin down there since Elizabeth. We lose all our fowl. And she lose the whole our roof. So I said to her, so why you say she lose her fowl first? And she said, well, the roof can't put back on, but the fowl them gone forever. It's something to think about. We have life. The roof can pull back on. I'd rather us sit down in the room and quarrel about why the roof not gone yet than you're not able to even quarrel because you've gone down below. We give thanks firstly that God has carried us through this hurricane. And we as a country have the ability to help our people. No country could never have no ROOFS program. Jamaica can have this program because your country is led by a prime minister and a government that put in place money for a rainy day. And all of us who run our household know that's something that we talk about all the time, that you must have money in case. The in case money, the money you wrap up in the plastic and you put under the mattress. Emergency money. We're living in a country where we have contingency, where we have put in place a system that allows us to come to you as the Ministry of Labor and Social Security and say to you, here is some help. But that help has to be accountable. And what does that mean? It means that myself, your Member of Parliament, Andrew Morris, who I must tell you, tell a man stop calling the phone at 6 a.m. I mean, what am I, the man determining. If I never come here today, I tell you, I'm going to end up in the yard tomorrow morning. I got you paying for. I'm telling you, I can't, you know, I'm proud of the work that Andrew is doing. I'm proud of the work. Give him a round of applause. Proud of what he's doing. As a new member of Parliament, I must tell you, he's diligent, he's calm, he's not one of the boisterous persons with us, but he still gets forward the view that he needs and wants help for his people. And I must tell you, it is not easy becoming a member of Parliament in September and facing a Category 5 hurricane 1 month later when everybody believes that you have everything and you don't have nothing. I faced that. I became a member of Parliament March 2020. And I want to tell you a secret, but don't tell nobody. When I finished campaign and whoop up my opponent, and I won the election March 2020, the by-election, I tell myself that I'm going on vacation. We take at least 1 week vacation. The same day we said the vacation, COVID come. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I had to sit down and say to myself, Lord Almighty, what would make me pick up myself in my good position, never had no stress, and become a member of Parliament 1 week before COVID came? You know how hard it was? Because what happens to you when you become an MP is that the minute you become an MP, everybody think you have everything, everybody think you know everything. You just try to go through and learn. So I know what Andrew is going through. And I must tell you, I'm very proud of how he has carried himself. The weight on your shoulder when you are the person everybody is looking to is not an easy weight. And you can only carry that weight when the Almighty God Himself is there to strengthen you. No man alone can carry that weight. So we have to pray that God continues to strengthen you, because it is not easy. And this politics that we have here is not an easy politics. So, that said, there's a lot to be said about the people in Newmarket, or the people in this surrounding area, Springfield, Ginger, and others. And I want to use the opportunity to say to you, thank you. Many of you have quietly been the ones calling us, telling us what's going on. You've been patient. You're frustrated. You've been watching other people around you get, and you don't get. They say, why do we keep violent, man? Some of you, let me tell you what is the worst part. When you see the whole of your roof gone, and that brother have one little piece of roof gone and getting money already. And you have to say to yourself, what is happening, Lord? Is it that they are against me? Well, let me assure you, nobody is against you. What happened is this. We have to work in a system. Anyhow, my team members, and let me pick up my acting parish manager, Miss Anita, and the 9 members of staff from the parish. Give them a round of applause, please. So when they go through and do their work, if they go and do the assessment, and the information on the assessment has a misspelling, or the TRN number is wrong, or your name is really, what is your first name? Nicole, what's your last name? See there? That must be wrong. So Nicole Clearer, and however it's spelled on the paper is wrong, right? Or sometimes what happens is that it's spelled right, but the way you spell it on your TRN is wrong. Or what happens is this: Nicole Clearer married Pearnel Charles last month, and her TRN changed to Nicole Clearer Charles. But she tell the people and say she named Nicole Clearer. So even that is wrong. So there are a lot of little issues that are causing delay in you getting verified. And when you're verified, it means all of the information is accurate. You are assigned a category as minor, major, or severe, 75, 200, or 500, and you can get your money. Anyhow, your minister, your CTD, your parish manager, or anyone of we give out that money before it's verified, and we have a jail. So even though you think it takes long and it delay and people are targeting you, nothing like that. It is a process. We try to make the process as fast and effective as possible, but we also have another thing we have to be, is accountable. Because when the persons come down on us and say, so why Nicole Clearer get? I true she married Pearnel Charles last month. You understand? So you have to be, we have to be very careful in how we do it. So all of that said, I know that it's been long. I know that when we were driving in, I must be very honest. And I came to the school. There's a principal. He's here. When I saw this, as I drove in, it's like they drove us right into the rubble. I can only imagine what you went through. I can only, because what is said, what is said is that the storm, either the eye of the storm or the foot of the storm, it's either the foot kick you or the hand thump you. But something went through Northwest Elizabeth, because a lot of the houses were destroyed. And so I want you to know that at the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, we take our job seriously. We take our job very seriously. We're passionate about making sure that you are served. Which is why thousands have gotten. You know people who have received. And the others who have not received, we are here today and we're going to be going from Newmarket to Springfield and then to Ginger Hill. And our goal today is to meet with you one by one. Find out what your problem is. Whether it is your TRN need to be in the system properly or your name. Some of you change your phone number. Some of you gave us a phone number and then you lost your phone and you don't tell us you lose your phone and you cuss us for not sending the grant to you. We cannot send a grant if we don't have the proper number. So even those matters we have to fix. Building cluster issues, duplication issues. I'm going to give you an example. Where's the young lady that stopped me outside? Yes, the young lady and her mother. So what happened is this. She has her TRN, and when they came to assess her at her house, she gave them her TRN and her ID for her house. Right? They go to her mother. Her mother, like all our mother, can't find the TRN. Don't know where the TRN gone. So to try to help the mother, her brother said to her, just give them your TRN. So she go to her mother's house, give her mother ID and who for TRN? Her TRN. She just tried to help her mother, you know. But what does it do to the system? When we check the system, we don't know her. It come up like she tried to get 2 grand. We don't want to call you thief. But we can't call you not thief either. Because we don't know. So we have to stop it. So she get blocked and her mother get blocked. So what can we do today? Rectify the issue. Because with both of them there, 2 of them can come together, speak to our officers, we say, oh, okay, that's what happened, and we fix the matter. So there are a lot of simple matters like that that will be fixed today so that we can get you verified. And once you're verified, in this phase of the ROOFS program, we are asking you where you have a bank account in order to make it easier. Right, CDD? You still doing that? Give us your banking information. Don't bother give me the banking information for an account that you opened when you were 6 years old that is now inactive or dormant. Yes? Yes, miss. So why you go back? Why you go back? So you go back one time and you say you leave that there. You go home and say, you know what, now go back. You go back again. So what is your name? Determined? Alright, sit down. Because we don't know if me go NIS and I say your name is in the system and you go home and say, what are you going to do? Now go back. Go back. Come back home. What are you going to do? Go back. You must get a grant. Let me tell you something. If you're not even get a grant, you take some money from the Indian game. Because you didn't determine. May I even put together and give you a $50,000? Something, anything. See there, you want more. Alright, so for the persons whose name is a very good question. There are some persons whose name will not be found in the system. And it could be 3 reasons. 1, there are a few communities right after the storm that were so bad that we couldn't even use the device. We had to use paper. And so for those persons, it took us some time to move from paper and put information on the system. We have to check to see if there's any issue with that. Unlikely, because most of it was transferred over, but we could check. The second thing is, maybe you were not assessed. Listen to what I'm saying, determined. There's a whole heap of people who are doing assessments. Church, pastor, thief, politician, all manner of people are doing it. The only assessment that matters here is the assessment by the Ministry of Labor or the persons working with us. Ministry of Labor, alright. So we have to check. to see what happened. And we have to check to see whether or not your assessment was done. The third thing is that maybe you were assessed, but there was an issue with the tiering number. And so therefore it might be in the system, but with a different number. So we have to check your name and other things to see if we find. But we'll try and see how we can help you. Alright, let me wind down so we can get back to the work that we're here to do. I want to use the opportunity as I close off, as we are going to go from Newmarket to Springfield to Ginger Hill. I want to use the opportunity to just acknowledge the staff members. And let me tell you why. Many of the staff members themselves lost their roofs. Many of them, if they never lose their roof, so for instance, this young lady here, you're married, you're the one that's married. The man who should have losing roof, right? Perhaps. And if her boyfriend losing roof, she had no stress. But she still have to come work. And she still have to have a bold face and helping everybody. This young lady over here, she have to be out walking in the sun. So the little rum she rubbing down. Gone! They're hot sun up. Hot sun up going around. Eh? What I'm saying, jokes aside, they've been doing a lot of work. They've been working hard. And I think that sometimes even the frustration on our side comes off to you. So I just want to say to them, thank you to the staff. I want us to give them a round of applause. And just to let them know that we appreciate the work that we have been doing. There's a lot of work left to be done. And I said this at the beginning, see if you remember when I said that when all of the volunteers and everybody is gone, it's going to be the Ministry of Labour and Social Security alone left with the bucket to carry the water. And the staff has been there, Anita and the other staff members. And I know my parish manager is on leave, Miss Senior, I'm married in her hall. So I want to say thank you to them. We take 2 questions before I go. Yes? What's her name? What is her proper name? Huh? Nobody don't remember her proper name? Nicole Trera? Yes, don't leave off the chat. Don't leave off her back. It's double barrel name. She has a double barrel name going forward. It's important because once she agrees publicly that she's Charles, half of the grant is mine, right? You have to make sure she get more than the 500,000. No, but if you got a call from the ministry, it means that the system is working, right? So it means that the system is working and they got your information, and what they're waiting on now is for us to complete the first batch. Once that is completed, then all of those persons will be paid in an instance by direct deposit. That should happen, I think, within the next, at least within the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? 2-3 weeks? I think so. Yes? So, in short order, honey, you and I will get our grant. Alright? We'll be fine. Alright, anybody else? Any one question? There's one more? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The system, sir. My phone was stopped. All was gone. And I never knew that there was access. So all that passed me. So I don't know what will happen because I don't know.
So you're sure you didn't get an assessment? Do you live alone? Yeah. Oh. So your husband is dead, but you have a man in there. I'm asking a simple question. I'm going to start a mix up business now. It's a simple miss. serious question. I'm saying to you, maybe the man, it was assessed. Because it's a serious thing, you know. Am I wrong or right? Many times people live together, and you might have gone to market to your friend, to your family, and they come and assess, and the person who is there give them their TRN. That has happened multiple times. So make sure you call him. What's his name? Don't tell us his name. Call him now and find out if anybody spoke to him. Huh? You don't have his number? Okay. So we'll check it for you. If it is that you have not been assessed and you really got significant damage, you're not going to be able to come on the ROOFS program now, because the ROOFS program assessment has closed. However, it doesn't mean that the ministry will not help you. We will try to we'll assess your case and see if there is some other way we can get you some support. Okay? So, we don't intend to leave you behind. It's just that this program is locked, but the ministry has multiple programs that will perhaps assist you. Okay? So just wait and we'll talk after. You are in her situation? You weren't assessed? I'm not hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah,
yes, sir. I was on the system process.
So you're not like her then?
But I went up there.
Come that way.
Yes, sir. Give me clearly?
Clearly.
Yes, sir. I wrote up, but they didn't access it.
You did what?
They didn't take it from the house, but I wrote up. Okay, you understand, sir?
I don't understand.
Yeah. I was at home with there, so I found them on the street.
You found who on the street? SSS?
The ministry people.
Yes.
And I write it up. So when I go up by the front, I prove them, say, I'm processing. But the third time when they say I'm off the system.
Alright, sir. Your situation is completely different from her situation. What she's saying is that she wasn't assessed or processed at all. What you're saying is that you gave the ministry your information,
yes,
which means that either you were assessed or you're on our system to be assessed. So what I would say to you is wait, let us check your TRN and see where you are in the process. There are some persons who were not assessed at the time when most were, and they were told to self-report, meaning they went online and they gave their information. There are other persons who, like you, didn't self-report but gave us information by interacting with us somewhere, either on the street or somewhere else. And that list is there, and we are assessing that list still. So every time I go on the system, the assessments are increasing because we are still doing assessments. The only thing is, the same team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that are here doing this now, is the same team that is doing the assessment, is the same team that has to do the processing, is the same team that is at the parish office doing it. So you have to give them a little time to do it.
Okay.
Huh? It's taking some time. So again, your situation is one that we have to take your TRN and determine where you are in the process once your information has been taken by the ministry.
Thank you.
Alright, that's it?
Thanks.
What's her name? What is her proper name? Huh? Nobody don't remember her proper name? Nicole Trera? Yes, don't leave off the chat. Don't leave off her back. It's double barrel name. She has a double barrel name going forward. It's important because once she agrees publicly that she's Charles, half of the grant is mine, right? Just make sure she gets one of the 500,000. No, but if you got a call from the ministry, it means that the system is working, right? So it means that the system is working and they've got your information, and what they're waiting on now is for us to complete the first batch. Once that is completed, then all of those persons will be paid in an instance by direct deposit. That should happen, I think, within the next, at least within the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, right? 2 3 weeks? I think so. Yes? So, in short order, honey, you and I will get our grant. Alright? We'll be fine. Alright, anybody else? Any one question? There's one more? Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes. My whole was gone. All was gone. And I never knew that there was access. So all that passed me. So I don't know what will happen because I
So you're sure you didn't get an assessment? Do you live alone? Yeah. Oh. So your husband is dead, but you have a man in there. Mixed up. I'm asking a simple question. I'm going to start a mixed up business now. Is that serious question? I'm saying to you, maybe the man, it was assessed. Because it's a serious thing, you know. Am I wrong or right? Many times people live together, and you might have gone to market to your friend, to your family, and they come and assess. And the person who is there, give them their TRA. That has happened multiple times. So make sure you call him. What's his name? Don't tell us his name. Call him now and find out if anybody spoke to him. Huh? You don't have his number? Okay. So we'll check it for you. If it is that you have not been assessed, and you really got significant damage, you're not going to be able to come on the ROOFS program now, because the ROOFS program assessment has closed. However, it doesn't mean that the ministry will not help you. We will try to we'll assess your case and see if there is some other way we can get you some support. Okay? So, we don't intend to leave you behind. It's just that this program is locked, but the ministry has multiple programs that will perhaps assist you. Okay? So just wait and we'll talk after. You are in her situation? You weren't assessed? I'm not hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's
Yes, sir. I was on the system process. And
So you're not like her lady?
but I went up there.
Come that way.
Yes, sir. Can we clear it?
Clearly.
Yes, sir. I wrote up, but they didn't access it.
You did what?
They didn't take it from the house, but I wrote up. You understand, sir?
I don't understand.
I was at home with them. I found them on the street.
You found who on the street? SSS?
The ministry people.
Yes.
And I write it up. So when I go up by the Santa Cruz, them say, I'm processing. Two sides. But the third time when they say, I'm off the system.
Alright, sir. Your situation is completely different from her situation. What she's saying is that she wasn't assessed or processed at all. What you're saying is that you gave the ministry your information,
Yes, sir.
which means that either you were assessed or you're on our system to be assessed. So what I would say to you is wait, let us check your TRN and see where you are in the process. There are some persons who were not assessed at the time when most were, and they were told to self-report, meaning they went online and they gave their information. There are other persons who, like you, didn't self-report but gave us information by interacting with us somewhere, either on the street or somewhere else. And that list is there. and we are assessing that list still. So every time I go on the system, the assessments are increasing because we are still doing assessments. The only thing is, the same team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that are here doing this now, is the same team that is doing the assessment, is the same team that has to do the processing, is the same team that is at the parish office doing it. So you have to give them a little time to do it.
Okay.
Huh? It's taking some time. So again, your situation is one that we have to take your TRN and determine where you are in the process once your information has been taken by the ministry.
Thank you.
Alright, that's it.
So, is it still morning? Pleasant morning, everyone. It's afternoon now. So, let me begin by apologizing to you for being late. We had another session over in Louisville at the Louisville High School. And you know, the crowd there was huge. And knowing our minister, he's going to take the time out to interact, to engage with the citizens. So this afternoon, I'm really elated that when we met here just about 2 weeks ago, I met with a number of you and I told you that I'm working with Minister and his team to ensure that every single one of you who got your house assessed get something. So we're here this afternoon and we're here with Minister Charles. Please put your hands together and let him feel welcome here in this cool Springfield community. Also, we have with us our CTD Williams, very supportive. Please put your hands together for CTD Williams. Thank you. So citizens, residents, today is not a lengthy talk day for me. Today is a day that I'm going to be allowing our minister to address us, since I would have said much in the last 2 weeks when I met with you. But nonetheless, sufficely to say that our government would have spent a whole lot of monies, millions, if not billions, trying to ensure that each and every one of us get a roof over our head. There are still persons without a proper roof at this time. And as such, the minister and his team decided fitting to be here, not just to stay in Kingston and get the information, but to even visit our community right here in Springfield. So we are grateful to him and the entire team. So today, I want you to listen to what he has to say to us, because I know when you're living under the condition, you are the one facing it every day. And as such, you are going to be more frustrated than others. And you are going to see one day as a year as opposed to somebody else in a comfortable space. So please, today, listen to Minister carefully, and whatever message he has for us, please take it back and share it with others in the community, because we want no one to be left behind. The idea is to ensure that each person who suffered damage gets some kind of a help, if not one way, the other. So at this time, please put your hands together and help me make welcome our minister, Minister Charles.
Mr. Morris, sounding like a seasoned politician now. I want to acknowledge the Member of Parliament. I want to acknowledge my Chief Technical Director and all of the staff members here in St. Elizabeth, especially. All of the team members who have followed us, the media who is here with us, the community members who are here. Give yourself a round of applause. We thank you for coming out. And I tell you this, I am so grateful that we are able to be here. And when some persons listen on and look on, they will say, boy, people are quarreling. I don't see it that way. We are Jamaicans. And we are Jamaicans who speak up. And I want every Jamaican, woman, man, boy, and girl to know you have a voice. And the ministry is listening to you. And if not for you, if not for some of you, we wouldn't know everything that we know. So we want to first say thank you to you for engaging, for working with us, for speaking up, for speaking out on behalf of yourself, on behalf of your community members. It is helping us to improve. As a government, we are taking on a massive task. It's not every country where the government can come out and say, we are going to spend billions of dollars to restore and to recover. This government has allocated more than 67 billion with a B towards the recovery initially, and much more to come. In this program alone, we have expended close to $10 billion. 10 billion, not million. $10 billion and much more to spend on the people of Jamaica. And as Jamaicans, we must be proud that we have a country where we can have a system where the government can come out of them office and come to you and say, let us work together to rectify the situations. And I know that everybody who is here, you must know a couple people who have already gotten their grant. Some of you will quarrel and say, boy, I'm me alone not get it, am I right? Eh? Yeah, because you know enough people who get it. That means the government will work. It means something is happening. And what it also means is that for those of you who have not yet gotten it, we have something to fix. It's not your fault. No. Many times it's not your fault. You do have one or two people trying to ring round us who think them smart and go get Granta Trelawney, want to get Wadamobe and come out St. Elizabeth to try to get another one. That's not going to work. But for those of you who have genuine issues, we're going to work with you. We're going to solve it. And we're going to try to do so as quickly as possible, because I understand, your member of parliament understands, my CTD, the team at the ministry, we understand, that it's not easy. And I said this last week. You have to have a principle and a system to know how to deal with money. How do you decide who to give what? Because when you lose your entire roof and you're 35 years old and you live alone, and you lose your door and you're 90 years old and you live alone, which one harder? You understand what I'm saying to you? Meaning everybody have them situation. And so at the ministry, we take the time to listen to everybody's individual situation. Because just the fact that you didn't lose as much as another don't mean that you're not going through more. And vice versa. Some people might have lost everything, but they have family who can help them. Some people lose half and then have nobody to help them. So therefore, who's in the worst situation? Are you hearing me? That's my point. So we got to look on every single situation for what it is. And that takes time. Some of you, when we went to you during the hurricane or after the hurricane, well, after, nobody wasn't out during the hurricane. When we went to you and we said, listen, what is your TRN? Some of you never have no TRN. Some of you couldn't find the TRN. Some people TRN gone with the wind. And so you might have said to us, I remember the TRN, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. I say, but miss, 12 numbers. So it could be as simple as a TRN number problem. It could be as simple as a spelling of your name. Some of you, the phone number that you gave us, you don't use that number anymore. Some of you lost the phone the next day. Some of you leave the phone at people's yard and can't go back. You know why? Right? Whatever the situation is. So we are here to work with you, to sit down and engage you individually to see what is your situation. Not what is the situation for your neighbor, but what is your situation and how can we help you to resolve your situation. And that is our goal. We want to help you so that we can verify you. Once you are verified, it means that all the information in our system is accurate. We can receive your direct deposit banking information, and for the next batch of persons that are going to be paid, you can be put into that batch once we have all the money, which we have requested from finance. So, again, in this process, I take the time to stop, to walk out, and to look around, and to see that we are now coming back to green hills. Some of these places, when I came after the hurricane, it was brown. Am I wrong? And what it says to me is that it's going to be okay. It's not all okay now, but the Almighty is in control. And He has covered this country, He has covered our people, and I do pray that He continues to cover you and your family. And the ministry is here to work with you. I want to say something before I leave about the ministry staff. I said it when I was in Louisville, I want to say it here. These staff members, many of them lost their house. Many of them lost their roof. Many of them, their partner, or their family, or their friends lost everything. And they're still here working, still here reporting for work, still working through all of the frustration. And sometimes they're vexed and frustrated too, and sometimes the engagements with you show their frustration. But I want you to do me a favor. Are you listening to me? Pray for them. Pray for them. Give them some strength. When you see them on the road, say thank you. It makes a big difference. Encourage them. Because when you are sleeping, when other persons can go back to their place of abode, they have to be on the road. They have to be up in the hills. They have to be treading and trying to make sure that they get assessments done and reassessments done and verification done and process your grant and process your pay and get your information and come out so that the bald minister no vex and go on with himself. That's the reality. So we want to thank them for the work that they do, as we thank you for what you have done. So again, I'm not going to stay much longer. Just to say to you that, again, I know that many of you have different situations. Some of you have said to me that you were assessed, and when you check, you're not finding yourself in the system. Some of you had said to me that you have been damaged, but you did not get assessment. Anybody like that? Did not get assessment. So we closed off the assessment at the end of February because we have to have a limit. However, those persons who have a genuine case as to why they were not assessed, let us know, because we intend to find some way to assist you. But the reason why I say genuine is because right now I am telling you this, and I don't mean to cast any aspiration on anybody. There are persons, you live in Jamaica. There are persons coming to us daily to try to say they never get assessed. One man went and carried the staff to a house, go in at the people in yard and say him never get assessed and show in the house until the car drive up. And somebody says, sir, who are you? And him run gone. You understand what I'm saying to you? So when you see this, when you see the staff members asking you questions, they don't mean no disrespect. They don't mean no disrespect. They don't know you. So they have to hold themselves accountable by making sure that they verify and that it's a legitimate, real, factual, true situation. Because you have scammers. You know the song, the scammers them there? Eh? After Melissa? Yes. The scammers them, yes. So we have a duty as we help you to make sure that we hold ourselves accountable, and we do so by ensuring that whatever we do is checked and evaluated. All right, so we're going to get going. We're going to move through the crowd and see who we can help. And then I believe I'm going on from here, Louisville to Springfield, Springfield to Ginger Hill. Is that it? That's the name? Yes? All right. Again, thank you very much. One love. CTD, have I left out anything? Yes? Nothing. All right. Any questions from anybody? Yes.
I have some pictures here to show you my house was assessed.
Yes.
And there's my mother over there, 85 years old.
Yes. Where?
And we're told that we're not eligible to get it. So I don't know how.
Well, you know, come here. 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 Come stand up to my right side. And fix up your face. Let me tell you something. You are why we are here.
Yes, sir. And I'm happy for that.
We have done almost 120,000 household assessments. We walk foot. One of my workers showed me the foot bottom of her shoe. So sometimes they might have come, assessed you, and there might be an error in the system. But we're going to fix it today.
Okay, sir.
And you're the first person that I will deal with individually.
Okay, sir.
All right? Let's shake on it.
Thank
What's
you.
your name?
I'm Vivian Porteous.
Vivian Porteous?
Yes.
Okay. I know a Porteous back in high school. Yes.
Yes, sir. Even though I set down my name by Santa Cruz office, and I've been here from February, and nobody still don't come to my house to do an assessment. So
Thank you. So this gentleman has set down his name, and he said that nobody has come to assess him as yet. Let me tell you the reality. Right after the hurricane, we had a whole heap of people from foreign and different parishes come and help us. But it's now just the Ministry of Labour alone doing assessments. Let me get one of the staff members. One of the staff members come here. Any staff member come here for me, please. Hold on. Where? We have one here. You see these staff members? The same staff member you see here doing this is the same staff member have to do the assessment. Is the same staff member have to go back to the office. Is the same staff member when me have to call to meetings. The same staff member that CTD call to meetings. So what is happening is they have to stretch out what they do and when they do it. So those persons like yourself that recently gave information within the last 2 months to be assessed, you will be assessed. But they're trying to get off the first batches so that we reduce the number of persons left, and then we can go start back the assessments. So once you're, hear me out, once your name is in the system, you don't have anything to worry about.
last week Friday I went to Santa Cruz office. One Mr. Coleman took the TRN, went inside the office, came back out.
And you weren't in the system.
He said, "We're not in the system."
And
He said,
and why?
"You let me feel the I mean, like me don't know."
Can I say something to you?
Him say, "Boy, dog, me and myself."
Can I say something to you? You wouldn't be in the system. You can't be in the system if you haven't been assessed. So when you, but let me tell you why the man is not wrong. My staff is directed that if somebody comes and says to you, I want to check my status, they must check the status. So even if you say to him, I haven't been assessed, but I want to check my status, they're going to check it. Why? Why would they do so? Many people tell us that they're not assessed, and when we check the status, they are assessed. So he did not do the wrong thing. He did the right thing. I don't know why I'm telling the dog them the supper. But yes, but that's not so. As I can say to you, once you have given your information to be assessed and you're on that list, you will be assessed. If I were you, what I would do is before I leave here today, I would make sure that I'm on the list of persons to be assessed. Okay? That means you would have given your information before the end of February and you're on that reporting list. Am I correct? Yes. But again, for persons who haven't been assessed, if you go and ask them to check your status, they're going to check it. And when they check it, you will not be in the system. The only persons in the system are the ones who are assessed. Good. All right. Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. God knows what I'm going through, sir. I lost my wife, I lost everything. God
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yes. I'm going to 3 times. Let's say I'm not processed. Why?
I'm not sure, but come talk to me after and I'll deal with you. And I want to condolences. When you lost her?
2 weeks ago, Melissa, and I tried my best, and as I recover, in fact, Melissa mashed me down right back to the ground. So
You're not alone. We're gonna be with you. We will be with you. Yes, yes, ma'am. Farm work. You know why I love Jamaica? Hey, let me tell you something. Anywhere me talking, you on TikTok? You need to get on the TikTok, man. You follow me? So why you have to go so with attitude? I send you a message by TikTok. You send me a message there. Anybody send me a message by TikTok, you can come cuss me after we done talk. Hold on. Where's Lexi? You know Lexi? No, she's here with me, you know. Where is she? Where's Lexi?
Please come.
She wicked Lexi, man. Maybe cuss her off today. Come. No, I'm not wicked. Go ahead. Yes. Afternoon.
My name is Analyst here.
Yes.
I'm not here and everything, and I say I'm not in the system.
What you mean you're not in the system?
I don't know. It's on the list there. Where
Once you're on the list, you're in the system. Just hold on. We'll check it for you. All right. Okay. So any more questions? If not, then I will close off, and I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. So we'll deal with the persons who message me on TikTok, and we'll deal with the other persons who have one or two situations. But before I go, since I'm talking to everybody here, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, because this has not been an easy situation for us either. When I tell you, say, listen, it's only the grace of God that has given some of us the strength to push through, because, again, we quarrel with each other, we cuss with it, we are cuss on the way up here, so people are, because everybody's just frustrated. But we are pushing through regardless, because the work is the work of the people, and it's work that God has blessed us to do. And if we didn't have you all patient, even though you're frustrated working with us, it would be even harder. So thank you to you for being there, and again, thank you for the staff, and thank you for the community. One love. Yes.
Entire team from the MLSS. And so no one, may I just pause at this time to acknowledge in our presence Minister Charles. Please put your hands together for Minister Charles as he comes. Now give Mr. Charles a real Ginger Hill welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. So I want you to bear with us, because you're going to be hearing from Minister. And I'm telling you, it has been a rough day so far. But he and his team, they're on the ground with me, and we're working collaboratively to ensure that nobody gets left behind. So he's going to announce to you a day when the ministry will set aside in very short order to be with you, the people, right here. Just you alone. So despite the team has been stretched so thin that they can't be here to deal with you one-on-one today, he will be addressing some of the concerns before he leaves. And he will be addressing you in general. So please, I want you to listen carefully to the message that he has to share with you, so that the persons who are not here, you will be able to take back that information to them. Because it is no easy time that we are living in. So I say to you, continue to lift the spirit of each other, continue to speak to your neighbor, and encourage each and everyone to remain strong, knowing that your government, led by Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Michael Holness, will not leave anyone behind. Minister is here, and it is a reflection of the type of a leadership that he has been displaying over the years, and even more so recently since Hurricane Melissa. So at this time, to address us, please help me make welcome Minister Charles. Please put your hands together for him.
you, thank you, thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Yes, we have been all over today, coming from Newmarket to Springfield, and now here to you. And after this, we have other places to go to. Now, the road is not meant to be easy. And so, we know that we have work to do. We know that we have work to do for you. But I want to start off, as I have started off everywhere, by just giving thanks to the Almighty. And I'm going to tell you why. I've lived long enough to realize that when you say that no day is guaranteed, this is a real thing. Last week I went to a funeral in my constituency. And I went because the lady who was being buried was an elderly lady. And every time when I went to the community, they would tell me she related to me. I didn't know the connection, but listen, she might well have been related to me. So I said, you know what, we used to call each other cousins. I couldn't make the funeral miss me. Had to go. When I went there, and I'm driving into the church yard, I see 3 men run out of the church, holding a woman in their hand. And when they run in, I said to the lady sit down in my car beside me, I said, she looks stiff. But you understand what I mean? When she run in, I see the body I move, same social move. I said, something is wrong. I went into the church and I went up and sat down on the platform. And 5 minutes later, they gave me the news that the lady passed away. She came to the church to bury her grandmother. She's the inspector of police who we have in the area. Her brother is at the morgue on ice. She worried about burying him and come to the church and dead. I say that to say to you, we all have our troubles, but once we have life, give thanks. There is opportunity, and you must express the gratitude. So I give thanks firstly that you have life. Things are not where we want them, and we're going to work to get them to where we want them, but we give thanks to the Almighty for life. That's the first thing. Secondly, we are not here just to show face. I know the media is here, but let me tell you the reality. Whole heap of place I go, the media not even there to see what we're doing. We are all over the place working, trying our best. And I know that for many of you, it seems such a long, and it is long. But I want to assure you that where we can fix the problems, we're going to fix them. And if you haven't gotten your grant as yet, it means there's something to fix. I know that some of you have been assessed. Some of you have gone to the office and you have been assured that you're on the system. And you're still wondering, so all right, assess me upon the system one. Send on the money. let me go do what I have to do. So with that, we're gonna make sure what we are here to do. And again, the team couldn't come. And I know that you were told Wednesday. But since I am here, I thought CTD, did the Chief Technical Director tell you a date? She didn't tell you? Oh, I thought she told you that the team was going to come. Yeah, she said it, right? Yes. However, what I'm going to try to do, I have access to the system. And I have 2 other people who have access to the system through their phones. So, even though we won't be able to take the information, what I do want to do is for a few of you, is just to see if we can check the status. Now let me tell you why. If you have not yet received your grant or your money, it means there is an issue to be fixed. Everybody else who is completely verified has been paid already. And I know that most of you must know at least 1, 2, 3 or 4 people who get them thing already. Yes. And it sometimes make you feel a little weird too. Especially when them not had the damage that you have. I know. But what it does is that it verifies for you and for me that people are being paid. This is not a scam. This is not a situation where the government is saying and not doing. We are doing what we are saying. And I want to tell you a little bit more very quickly. You know, I have gone all over the world and I have looked at many systems and I've been able to examine the system that we have here in Jamaica, and we are improving the system every single time we interact with you, because we learn from you. So when you quarrel and cuss, or when you chastise and criticize, or when you just tell us calmly, whatever it is, we learn from it. I want to tell you. And not only do we learn and listen, we change the system based on what you say. And we have improved the system a lot since burial. A lot more since burial. So, it has been some time since October, but I must tell you, what we have been able to do in terms of numbers is exceptional when you compare what we are doing in Jamaica to other countries. I spoke to somebody in the US who was telling me that they are still recovering from Hurricane Katrina. You remember Hurricane Katrina? Them still recover. While in Jamaica, we have completed close to 120,000 household assessments. And almost half of those persons already have been paid, and the other half will be paid very soon, once we clarify the issues. So, I'm just going to say a quick thank you, and then I'm going to get into the issues that you are here to listen and to learn and to hear about. So the quick thank you that I want to say before I jump into those issues is this. I know that many of you have interacted with my staff members. Some of you go down to the office, right? And you have given them your information, and you see them come to your house. And some of you have spoken to them about your problems. Did you know that they also lost their house? You know that many of them lost their home? Many of them have also family members who lost their home. And sometimes, sometimes we forget to just give them encouragement. I'm not saying it not rough on you, you know. I know say it rough on you. But I'm saying to you, the next time you see them, encourage them. It's not easy. And we have been asking a lot of them. Remember, so the same people that work from burial, you know. I know Melissa from burial. Remember, St. Elizabeth get it from burial. So just give them a little encouragement. Lastly, before I get into the nitty-gritty, I want to congratulate a young man who I believe has shown a level of advocacy and responsibility and determination for his people that I think deserves acknowledgement. And I'm not talking about just politics now. I mean, I admire the way your member of parliament fights for his people. He may not be the loud person, but I'm going to tell you, he's the reason why we are here. He has fought to make sure that the ministry team comes out. He has fought for you to make sure that we ensure to resolve your issues. And I want to give a round of applause for your member of parliament, Andrew Morris. I know that we are in a mixed crowd. So you will have persons on one side and persons on the next side. And I'm not trying to talk politics today. But when somebody is trying, and when you see that they're doing well and doing their work, you must not be afraid to stop and acknowledge it. If he was not doing it, I would be the first to quarrel. So I must acknowledge it. He's a new member of parliament, and you have to put it in context. Becoming a member of parliament in September and facing a category 5 hurricane 1 month later is not an easy thing. And hold on, remember now, when you turn member of parliament, you don't have no excuse enough. You just don't spend half the whole of your money. And 1 month later, everybody is looking to who? You. And you're expected to have it, to give it, to share it, to cut it, to love it, to put... Listen, it's not easy. So I'm just here to tell you, no matter who you support or what you support, he is your member of parliament. And I want to let you know for sure that the advocacy that we have seen from him to the ministry is excellent. He has done his work. He can't do more than what he has done. All right, now we're going to get to you. I want you to show me by a show of hands how many of you have been assessed already. Meaning somebody come to your house and they took your information, they took the pictures, they assessed you. Show me. Let me put on my spectacle. All right, you know what is easier? Put on your hand. Put on your hand. How many of you have not been assessed? Meaning you have not been assessed. You heard that I was coming and you want to see if you can get a little blind on the system. One. The old wicked one, you put up a 2 GLP hand. You think me, hey, nobody be your politics, come here, woman. You're good, eh? You must get a help, eh? No way. May I call the Prime Minister and tell him about the one here? What's your name? What's your name? Vanessa. That's a good one. Alright, so how many Vanessas do we have? How many people you don't have nobody come to your house yet, or you weren't there, but you have a damage and you want to know whether you can get some support? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Couple of you. Couple of you. Yeah. Remember now, what I'm asking. Listen to me clearly. Listen to me clearly. What I am asking you is not for persons for whom my office has come to your yard and see you. This is persons where either you weren't there or you don't know about nobody coming to your yard. If that is your case, Jamal, you have a paper and pen? I'm going to ask you, come let everybody see you. You guys, you know this lady? You don't, she's a very popular lady, you don't know her face. Huh? She's not popular on St. Elizabeth. I won't tell you who she is. We call her Jamoy. But Jah Almighty. Jah boy. Alright, so those of you that raised your hand, like my lady in the bonnet, what's your name? Tarika. Okay, you're married? Where your husband? He's at home? Okay, taking care of the kids and send you out. Those of you like Tarika, I want you to follow Jamoy and give her your name, give her your phone number, and whatever other information she asks. But listen to me. You will need to meet with the persons at the ministry. Okay? But I want to take a list so that they can call you if needed to find out why did you not get an assessment. Why do I say that? The ROOFS program ended the assessment of new assessments after February. Meaning if you didn't sign up or come to the office and say, hey, I have a problem, I get damaged and nobody don't come before the end of February, then you really shouldn't be doing any assessment now. However, there are some people where there is a real explanation. One lady, for instance, she was pregnant, she gave birth mostly a couple of days after Melissa. Clearly, where was she? Hospital, right? And then after that, she went to stay with her family. So you can understand that she just was not at home. And her partner was also with her, helping her. So in that case, what are you going to do? Right? So we have to assess to see whether it is a genuine case and what the situation is. So those of you who held your hand up for not being assessed as yet, follow Jamoy. Jamoy, you can probably take them outside so they can go with you. Sure.
There. Okay. And they called me from the office. They called me last month from the office. And called me by my name and number. If I wasn't registered, how they know my name and number?
Just talk about that mic. Take back the mic. All right, let me say this. Persons who were not assessed, please follow that young lady outside. Persons like this lady here, you should not be in that batch. Let me tell you why. So even though you were not assessed, because you told the office already, well, matter what, if I were you, still give them the information anyway. Give them the information. But let me tell you where we are getting mixed up. And I want everybody to listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. When you come to the office, right, and you say to them, my husband was in the hospital, I had to take care of him, I wasn't there, I didn't get assessed, here is my information. They take your information and they register you, but you are not in the system. The only people in the system are the people who have been assessed. So when you go back to the office and you say to them, see me TRN here, check my status, and they say they don't find you, they are not going to find you because you have not yet been assessed. So what needs to happen is that they need to just make sure you're on the list of registered persons to be assessed. The problem that we're having is that it's taking a little time, because the same people who are doing the processing, the same people who are in the office are the same people who have to go to the assessments. So they're trying to finish off some of the people now and then get back to assessments. So if I were you, still go and give her your name. Okay? So in the room here now should be only people who know that they were assessed.